Sometimes one moment can swing the outcome of an entire game. 1 second, hope is alive and the drive looks promising. The next, the ball is on the turf and the momentum belongs to the other sideline. That's exactly what happened to the Houston Texans in Jacksonville, a heartbreaking ending that left players, coaches, and fans stunned. But in the middle of that disappointment, the team's top playmaker stepped up to take accountability and deliver a message of resilience. Before I tell you everything, make sure to hit the like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel so we can keep growing and bringing you the hottest news from your team. With under 4 minutes left and the score tied at 10, Nico Collins hauled in a 10-yard reception, turning upfield with the Texans poised to seize control. Then disaster struck. Jaguars cornerback Tyson Campbell punched the ball free, and Jacksonville pounced on the loose football. Moments later, the Jaguars' offense cashed in with a touchdown, taking a 17-10 lead that Houston couldn't recover from. The Texans had one last chance with less than 2 minutes on the clock, but C.J. Stroud's interception sealed their fate. Just like that, Houston fell to 0-3 to start the 2025 season. For Collins, the fumble was gut-wrenching. The 25-year-old receiver has rarely been guilty of ball security issues. In fact, it was just the second fumble of his 5-year NFL career, the only other coming back in 2023 against Tennessee. Still, the timing could not have been worse. A pivotal divisional game on the road with victory within reach flipped entirely because of one punch-out, and Collins didn't dodge responsibility. "I've just got to take care of the ball, that's it," he said afterward. "Good punch-out by him, that's on me." Those words may not erase the pain of the loss, but they reflect why Collins has become a cornerstone of this offense. Even in one of his best statistical outings of the season, 8 catches, 104 yards, and a touchdown, he held himself accountable for the mistake that swung the game. It's rare for a star player to combine production with humility, but Collins continues to embody that role. Stroud leans on him as a reliable target, and his willingness to take responsibility shows why he's respected in the locker room. The loss, though, is another chapter in what has already been a nightmare start for Houston. 3 games, 3 defeats, and all by narrow margins where small mistakes made the difference. Against Jacksonville, it was Collins' fumble. In earlier weeks, it was turnovers, missed tackles, and stalled drives. Texans are learning the hard way that in the NFL, the margin for error is razor thin. Sometimes it's 1 or 2 mistakes that make the difference, Collins admitted. That's where we're at right now. Yet even after the crushing defeat, his message to teammates and fans was not despair, it was perspective. "It's the NFL, man, 0-3 it hurts," Collins said. "But it's a marathon. That's the NFL, everybody's good. You're not just going to come in and think you're going to run through everybody. You've got to keep learning, keep growing, and keep fighting." That perspective is crucial for a young Texans team that has talent but still needs to figure out how to finish games. Looking around the league, plenty of teams have started slow only to rebound down the stretch. What matters most is whether players buy into the process of growth, even in losses. Collins clearly has. He acknowledged that he has to be the one to lead by example, taking care of the ball, making plays, and pushing himself to get better week after week. His self-awareness could set the tone for a roster searching for its first win. The Texans' defense, meanwhile, did its part for most of the day, limiting Jacksonville to just 10 points deep into the fourth quarter. But without complimentary football, it wasn't enough. That's been the theme of the season, solid efforts undone by critical breakdowns. If Collins and Stroud can cut down on turnovers and sustain drives, Houston has the weapons to turn things around. But until they prove it on the field, the questions will keep mounting. Head coach DeMeco Ryans has emphasized discipline and accountability since taking over, and in Collins he has a player echoing that same message. That's not by accident. "We've got a divisional game at home next week against the Titans," Collins said, "so let's get to stepping." The challenge is steep, but it's also an opportunity. A win at home against Tennessee could shift the tone of the season, turning heartbreak into momentum. For Texans fans, the emotions are mixed. On one hand, it's painful to see a game slip away because of one mistake. On the other, it's encouraging to see Collins step up and own the moment while still leading the team with his play. That combination of accountability and performance is exactly what Houston needs to climb out of this early hole. So here's the question for you, Texans Nation. Do you believe Nico Collins and the offense can bounce back from this crushing loss and turn the season around, or is 0-3 the start of a long and painful year? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe so you never miss any breaking Texans updates or NFL news all season long.